week? Tell me about it. We're filming live from Goldberg Law Office's kitchen where you can see some property damage that occurred because of a busted pipe. While I was outside fighting with two other busted pipes in the pouring cold rain on that terrible Wednesday, it was like 34 degrees outside, this thing blew up over here. Today on a special edition of Tuesday Tips at 2 with the Goldbergs, we're going to discuss insurance property damage claims. Get out your pen, get out your paper. We're going to go through your Goldberg 10-step guide on how to get through the process. 1, ready? Let's go. 1, stop the bleeding. If there's still water pouring out somewhere or you have property sitting in puddles of water, deal with it. Stop watching this video. Get on it. Number 2, catalog the damage before you toss it out. I know that there's a strong incentive to kind of like get things out of the way so you could get moving with the cleanup process, but please, for the love of God, you're going to need to know exactly what it was that was damaged so that you can report it to the insurance carrier and then get compensated for it. The insurance carrier is not going to take your word that you tossed out a Van Gogh on the street corner and that it was picked up by the trash man. Okay, so catalog everything, photos, write it down, and then you can get pricing for it. Number 3, find your insurance policy and read it. If you don't have it, call up the 1-800 number, check your email, whatever it is. You don't need to read all 50 pages. What's important is the DEC page, the declarations page, which declares what you are covered for and for what amount. And then you can skip over a lot of the information to 2 other key sections. The first would be the procedure to file your claim. Write it down, learn it, follow it. And the other one is any relevant language to busted pipes, water damage claims. That's something that you should know and bone up on. And it's okay for you to call up your insurance agent to help him, her walk you through. And if you don't have one, there'll be some sort of representative at the insurance carrier. Number 4, report the claim. Get it started up. It can be as easy as calling up a 1-800 number or doing something online. I'm sure that there's an easy process. I'm sure that your insurance carrier has it set up already. So just get going. You might not have all the information. That's fine. What's important is that you get it on the books, you get a claim number, you state the information that you know, and then move along the process. Number 5, get your own quotes for repairs. It could be that you've already gone through the repair process and you're already done. And if so, you're luckier than some. Ooh, see that? We got the pipes connected. We got flushing toilets over here. Thank God. And we got heat and electricity in the office so we can get started up for business. However, look at that. Look at that. That's not all repaired. So if you got all of that, great, you can report it. If you don't trust the insurance carrier's adjuster to tell you exactly what's owed. For the love of God, don't do that. Get your own reputable contractor, your own licensed plumber, whoever it is that you trust to tell you what it will cost to repair the damage. This is so critical. You need to trust those on your team, not necessarily the insurance carrier. It's not necessarily that they're adversarial to you. Still, follow me here. Trust me. Number 6, stay organized. Start up a file, write down all contact information, names, calendar, all events, stick to it. Number 7, keep a good record of all communications. If you have a phone conversation with the adjuster and he said this and that, write it down. Followed up with an email. Hey, thanks so much for the conversation that we just had right now. See you on such and such a date, exactly as you stated. Number 8. Connect the dots. There's going to be a lot of information from a lot of different parties, and you're the only person that is in the position to actually keep track of it. So if the adjuster is going to come on out for an inspection of your house, hey, call up your plumber so that he can be there at the same time, or your contractor so that he can be at the same time. If the adjuster's walking around and being like, oh, well, there's a busted ceiling on over there, so you just need a little bit of blah, 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 and a little bit of sheetrocking and you'll be fine. That's just a $500 job. Your contractor might be there and be like, no, son, that's not how it works. You also need the insulation. We're gonna have to rip it out over there. We're gonna need to redo this and that. It's actually a $5,000 job. it's best that they all be there, or that you are shuffling information between one and the other so that they all know what the other one is saying. That's critical. Next up, number 9. Follow the procedures of your policy. Whatever it is, stick to the game plan. If the insurance carrier is going to deny you, and we're going to get to that point, it's best that they not have some technical little reason to deny you. Oh, well, you didn't do such and such by this and that date. Don't give them that excuse. Stick to the rules, go by the books. Number 10, most importantly, and this is a running theme of everything, remember, this is your property, it's not their property. You're the only person that's going to care about this property as much as you. Don't assume that others are indifferent or somewhere or another want to harm you. You shouldn't assume that they're there to do everything right the way that you want it done. Guys, you can spend all your time on Facebook venting about how unfair it is that the government over here and the Republicans over there. Or you can get to work fixing and remedying your own life. That's what I'm advocating for. Now here's the big question. Should you hire a lawyer or not? At this point, I'm going to advocate no. Don't hire a lawyer. You don't need to involve a lawyer at this step of the game. A lawyer that is competent in suing insurance carriers, what's called first-party claims, when a party is suing their own carrier for non-payment or inadequate payment. That lawyer wants to see that you're at the end of the line. You're at the end of the ropes. You've done everything that you're supposed to do. You follow the Goldberg 10-step guide, and still the insurance carrier won't pay you out what your own contractor and your own plumber is telling you that you need to be paid out. They're not paying you out what your own insurance policy is saying you are covered for. That's when you should hire a lawyer. Guys, have a wonderful, normal, warm, boring week ahead. And we'll see you next week for another Goldberg Tuesday Tips at 2. Until then, I think I got my own work cut out for me.